Coming up on Wyln News, an early morning fire rips through a home in Carbon County. This is your news choice. Wyln News starts right now.
From the Wyln studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is Wyln News.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight on Wyln News. I'm Gary Perna. This morning, fire crews from 3 counties were called to a house fire in a small Carbon County community. The call came in just after 4 this morning for firefighters to respond to Tamaqua Street in the small village of Audrey in Banks Township. The first units to the scene found the trailer home engulfed in flames.
Here and found a vacant mobile home trailer 3/4 of the way involved with heavy fire. Luckily, nobody was living here. Everybody was out, and we sort of did a defensive attack just because of the stability of the structure.
The chief said no one was living in the home at the time of the fire.
It was vacant, in the process, from what we were being told, of being sold.
The homeowners were at the scene with the fire chief and the Pennsylvania State Police Fire Marshal that is investigating the fire.
We're still listing it as undetermined at this time, and we'll know more once our investigation finishes.
Leshko said tankers were called in to bring additional water to the scene.
We brought tankers in, and you know, it's known that the hydrants over here probably are not the best at this time, but we're prepared for that, and we had tankers coming anyway, so that in no way hindered any of our firefighting operations.
The chief said the fire is listed undetermined and still under investigation.
Nobody hurt, nobody injured, everybody went home, which makes it a good day for us, devastating day for the homeowners, but at least everybody went home safe.
Well, details are still coming in about an accident that occurred in the mountaintop area around 1 this afternoon. According to reports, a white car struck a family of 7, 5 children and 2 adults that were out for a walk this afternoon. The accident happened on Alexander Boulevard and the Paloma Estates in Rice Township. Some of the victims were flown via medical helicopters to local trauma centers for treatment. A white Nissan sedan that had a scattered windshield was found in the front yard of the home. Again, this is an ongoing investigation. Police are still investigating what exactly happened there in Rice Township. Well, a man from Hazleton was robbed of his cell phone and cash Sunday night following a block party in the city of Hazleton. According to court papers, the victim was jumped in the middle of Green Street after a block party on Wyoming Street around 7 p.m. The victim then ran to his home on North Poplar Street as 10 to 20 males pursued him. One of the alleged pursuers was identified as 22-year-old Jose Palermo Nieves of Hazleton. He and the other men, police say, entered the victim's home and threw him to the ground. Now, he pulled a black handgun out from his waistband of his pants, according to court papers, and held it to the victim's head. Police say the assailant reportedly left with $4,000 in cash and an iPhone. Palermo faces burglary, robbery, and criminal trespassing charges, all felonies, among with other charges. He was taken to jail after failing to post $200,000 cash bail. The victim was taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton, for treatment of his injuries. Well, Wilkes-Barre City Police are investigating a report of shots fired Friday morning. Officers say someone called police around 3:30 about gunshots in the area of High Street. Police were found at the intersection of High and Prospect Streets, where at least 14 evidence markers were on the scene. There also was smashed glass found on the ground. It does not appear anyone was hit. The incident in Wilkes-Barre City is still under investigation tonight. Well, a man from Chickashinny who stole a bike from the Wilkes-Barre Police Department garage moments after being released from custody was hit with trespassing and theft charges. That's according to police. According to Wilkes-Barre Police, 58-year-old Dennis Wyln was released from custody Wednesday night after being processed and cited on shoplifting charges. Wyln was seen walking down a ramp leading into the department's basement garage, an area not open to the public. He then exited the area pushing a purple bicycle up the ramp, according to the police report. Wyln jumped on the bike and rode off towards Market Street, according to police. Police charged Wyln with a felony count of criminal trespassing and a misdemeanor count of theft for taking the bike worth $110. He was jailed at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility without bail that was set at $5,000. Well, Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf signed a new truancy legislation into law near the end of 2016, and the Hazleton Area School District has revised their attendance policy ever since. WYLN's Maria Cinti has more on the new policy that will be implemented during this new school year.
Over the past several months, the Hazleton Area School District has taken many steps to improve its attendance policy.
Our attendance personnel have stepped up over the summer. They wrote a new policy. They put a plan together to carry it forward.
And last night, the school board approved the changes made to the district's attendance policy for the 2017-2018 school year.
If there are issues with why a student is not coming to school, it's better to find that out right in the very beginning than later on.
Under Pennsylvania's new truancy law, after 3 days of unexcused absences, a student attendance improvement plan, or SAIP, will be sent to the student's parents. A meeting will be scheduled to examine those absences further.
Opening lines of communication between the district and the parents is going to be very important.
According to the new law, if the students continue missing school after the SAIP meeting, the school district may file a citation against the student or parent in a district court. Many school districts in Pennsylvania have faced issues regarding attendance within the schools. But here in the Hazleton Area School District, Dr. Craig Butler says it has a lot to do with the district size.
As you can imagine, with 11,000 now, granted, you're not going to have attendance problems with the whole 11,000 students, but we do have our challenges here nonetheless with regard to some families and some students in regular attendance to school.
But Butler says the new policy should help alleviate the problem.
I think the goal is a good goal, and that is to make sure that the students are in school every single day. And if they're not, they have a good excuse as to why they're not.
Zola says a description of the new attendance policy is on the school district website, and parents will receive letters that explain it further. In Hazel Township, for WYLN News, I'm Maria Cinti.
Thanks, Maria. Coming up on WYLN News, getting ready to go back to school, how some teachers in our area are preparing. Plus, collecting canned goods for those in need. But first, as we head out to break, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast from the WYLN Weather Center. And remember, you can get all your weather information at WYLNTV.com. We will be right back.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
Introducing CrossFit Drums, the Greater Hazleton area's first and only CrossFit affiliate. We still offer our traditional monthly gym memberships and one-on-one personal training, but have expanded to also offer CrossFit classes taught by multiple Level 1 CrossFit certified trainers. We are open 7 days a week, 365 days a year to help you achieve your fitness goals. CrossFit Drums now open and ready to get you in the shape of your life.
With classes beginning on Monday, teachers and administrators within the Hazelton Area School District have been working hard to prepare for the new school year. On Thursday, the Hazelton Area School District held its opening ceremonies where many new teachers were welcomed into the school district. It also held some Act 80 activities geared towards new instruction. The teachers also had time to prepare their individual classrooms. Dr. Craig Butler says he senses the sense of spirit of excitement with the new school year kicking off.
We have a strong veteran crew of teachers coming back, and they know the challenges in front of them, and they're, as usual, we have such a great staff here, faculty and staff, and they're ready to meet the challenges and ready to start the school year. A lot of excitement and buzz, around the district.
Butler says the school year will begin with about 11,400 students in the school district. Students will begin their first day of classes Monday morning. Well, the American Legion Post 76 in Hazelton will soon be holding a canned food drive for the homeless. On September 3rd, the American Legion will accept non-perishable canned food items at the building on East Diamond Avenue in Hazelton.
Specifically, we're looking for pop-top cans, things like Chef Boyardee ravioli, didn't need more beef stew, tuna, fruits, vegetables, beans, small plastic jars of peanut butter, like 12, 16 ounce, things like that.
The food items collected will be used for a stand-down event on Sunday, September 17th on Broad Street in Hazelton. The Valor Clinic Foundation organization dedicated to improving the lives of veterans will be hosting the event. There will be a mobile department store of clothing, food, blankets, and other necessities available. They will also provide free medical screening and free haircuts for homeless people in the community.
We need the support of the community to do this. Right now, Valor is committed to doing this quarterly, so every 3 months. If the community support in canned goods and volunteer hours supports it, then we'll go to bi-monthly. If it's still being supported well, then we'll go to monthly.
Once again, the American Legion Post 76 in Hazelton will be accepting food donations on September 3rd from 10 until 1 p.m. Anyone who would like to donate but can't make it there that day, you can call the American Legion at 570-459-9129 to make arrangements. Well, coming up on Klein Township's News Choice and Community and You, we learn about an event taking place over the Labor Day weekend. Plus, a special ribbon cutting was held in downtown Hazelton. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
It's a summer clearance event at Berger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Route 93, Hazel Township.
Save 20% on all our 2017 in-stock Rams. Lease the all-new Jeep Compass for only $249 a month. Lease the all-new 2017 Pacifica for only $285 a month.
It's a summer clearance event at Berger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Route 93, Hazel Township.
Berger Family Dealerships, drive with experience.
Get red-hot prices on furniture and mattresses during Grand Central's summer clearance sale. We have a huge selection of Lazy Boy recliners. Choose any of these Lazy Boy recliners in 30 different colors at only $3.99. Get a Catnap or Patriot Power Lift chair in any of 4 colors for only $5.99. England sofas in 4 styles and 20 colors are also only $5.99. Sealy mattress sets start at only $2.99. And you can get free delivery and up to 60 months free financing on your new Sealy mattress. Everything to make your house a home. Grand Central, downtown Hazelton, and at the Laurel Mall.
Northeast Gold and Silver inside the Churchill Mall is paying cash for gold and silver. Top dollar for silver coins. National currency. Fine and sterling flatware. Stop in or call them at 570-497-4177.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call Wyln News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@wylntv.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. Wyln, we're your local network.
welcome to Community and You here on Wyln. I'm Gary Perna. I'm very pleased to be joined by George and Gail, and we're going to talk about the 18th annual Nuremberg celebration, which will take place September 2nd and 3rd, Labor Day weekend. Of course, I guess you can say it's the official end of summer, but it's the official start of a great event in Nuremberg. So, George, go to you first and talk about this event. It's a Saturday and Sunday event for everyone to come out and enjoy in Nuremberg.
Young and old alike. This is a genuine activity for all kinds of different age groups, and from the kids' games all the way up to things like our poker run that we feature. We're going to start off for the first time ever with a parade, and we have a grand marshal who's the oldest oldest person in Nuremberg. Jean Wolf, she's a lovely young lady. We have fire engines and bikes and all kinds of things. And then we'll have opening ceremonies on Saturday, right before the poker run starts. So once the poker run starts, all of the money and proceeds from the poker run go to always helping a local young man out or young woman out or somebody who needs some assistance cash-wise. And they donate the entire poker run proceeds to, this year will be Daniel McGeehan, that they'll be donating that to. And it's also the six-pack run is also helping young Daniel out through his time of trouble. And then we get into all kinds of activity. There's all kinds of kids' games. And Gail, why don't you tell us about some of the kids' games that we
There's
have?
a lot of kids' activities that are free of charge. So you can just come down with your family. Of course, there's no charge to get into the event, but we have a balloon release that they win prizes for. We have a basketball shootout game that they also win prizes for. There's a sack race. Then all of those are free of charge. We have a free of charge petting zoo for the kids. So there's a lot you can do on a limited budget.
And it's a great event. Like I said, it's free to get in, and it's Saturday and Sunday, both days. There's events lined up, and we have all the information up on your screen. So horseshoe tournament, balloon, water balloon toss. Hopefully it'll be warm for that one. Hopefully good weather for it. And a lot going on, tricky trees and everything. And there's also some great entertainment as well lined up.
Yes, there is.
On Saturday evening, Tommy Gunn's Band, a local, I'm sure everybody knows about Tommy Gunn's Band. Sunday night is loaded also. We have 70s flashback, and after that, our grand finale is our fireworks display, which is second to none. I mean, it's just fabulous. We've grown year after year after year with just adding some more bing bang boomy type things. One thing I want to mention about the balloon toss that's kind of interesting is there have been reports of, we put a note in,
the balloon release, that one is.
Balloon release, rather. And they've shown up in, like, New Jersey.
Wow.
It's kind of interesting that from little old Nuremberg.
So you get the message out. So there's really a lot for everyone in the entire family to go out. So this is a great way maybe to wrap up your summer and come out and enjoy Labor Day weekend over in Nuremberg. And also volleyball tournament going on, Blessing of the Animals. And George, you told me the famous and famed wiener dog races over
Gail knows more about that. I'll tell you what I'll handle for us is food.
Food. Okay, we'll get to food in a moment. So what's with these races, Gail?
Well, the wiener dog race started with us. This is our third year. And our chairperson, Kendra, her dog Rocky competed at Mohegan Sun, and he won. So he is the champ. So it kind of grew from there, but it's a lot of fun, and each dog gets a little gift bag just for entering. And of course, there's a winner at the end, and there's no fee for registration on that either.
So, but just wiener dogs?
Just wiener dogs. Just wiener
So I couldn't bring my Dalmatians and my Beagles over? No? Okay.
You could, but they couldn't.
So, George, you alluded to food. A lot of great food will be on hand as well for the event.
One thing that's it's unique that we do year after year is there's no duplications. We don't have, like our church groups, one might have baking products, baking food, and the bakery items. The other might have hamburgers and hot dogs. The celebration committee has a booth. Pierogi Joe is going to be there, I mean, and there's no other vendors serving pierogies and whatever. And along with, if you're hungry and you leave there hungry, there's a problem. It's not us for sure, but yeah, the food is exceptional, all prepared right on site.
Wonderful. So there's a lot going on. So it's the 18th annual Nuremberg celebration, September 2nd and 3rd. It'll go from 11 a.m. To 10 p.m. A lot going on. A lot of food, great entertainment, events for the whole family to take part in. Is there anything else I'm missing that we missed here to get everyone out to Nuremberg?
I don't think so. I mean, we've covered pretty much all of it. The rest is up to just use your imagination and come on out and enjoy yourself. And I'd like to thank Wyln and you and Gary and production staff for having us on. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime you want to come on and talk about great events. So this is another great event, the 18th annual Nuremberg celebration, September 2nd and 3rd. Make sure you get out there. At the start of it, the parade's going to start at 11 with the opening ceremonies on Saturday, and then Tommy Gunn's band, and on Sunday, 70s flashback as well. And hey, a lot of us don't have to get up and go to work on Monday, so that's a good thing to go out and celebrate and have a good time.
There's openings for people to join in on the sack race too, so if
you're interested.
There's a couple of people looking for
So I'd come back with a broken leg on Tuesday.
Just thought I'd throw that in there.
All right, so go out and have a great time of Nuremberg, and a great event to take part in, and maybe also you can get some information how you can volunteer and be part of the committee as well.
Love to have you.
All right, wonderful. Thanks for joining us here on Community and You, everyone. We'll see you next time on Wyln News.
A new choice has arrived in the greater Hazleton area. Keystone Ballet Academy is now open. Our classes are progressive and comprehensive. We are focused on the classical ballet art form and, importantly, proper ballet technique. We provide skilled classical ballet instruction in our state-of-the-art studio for beginners and experienced dancers, youth and adults. Check us out on Facebook or on our website to learn more and to view our class schedule. Keystone Ballet Academy, now open.
We're here. We're here to fight this. We're here with board-certified oncologists. We're here with access to genetic counseling, clinical trials, and the most advanced treatment options. We're here with the strength of the region's leading health network. And now we're here in Hazleton, the new LVHN Cancer Center. We're here for you.
It's high school football time. Watch WYLN for all the local high school football action as we bring you the event, not just a highlight, like only WYLN can. Watch the game of the week right here on WYLN. We're your local network. For the best in local sports, watch WYLN TV 35. The event, not just the highlights.
Well, a special ribbon cutting ceremony was held in the heart of downtown Hazleton this morning to celebrate a recent move. Our Julie Stefanovic has the details.
The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce commemorated its Back to the Future move with a ceremonial ribbon cutting this morning. The office recently moved from 20 West Broad Street, just down the block, to its old location at Hayden Towers. The Chamber is also celebrating a milestone anniversary.
Now that the Chamber is in our 125th year of celebration, it's kind of fitting that we would cut the ribbon and move into space that the Chamber had occupied for a while.
Malone talked about accessibility to the new office location.
We actually still have a Broad Street entrance to the office. We consider that our front door with stairs, 23 stairs that go up to the landing. And then we're on the mezzanine level of the Hayden Tower, which is accessible by another stairwell interiorly, kind of up the back steps to the Pines Restaurant by their conference room and Arcel, and also an elevator. And I'm kind of standing down the ramp in front of what we consider our back door here today.
The Anthracite Region Center for Independent Living, also known as ARCL, are excited about having their new neighbors.
Well, we've always had a great relationship with the Chamber because I came from Leadership Hazleton to my position currently. So we're one of the, I think it's important for nonprofits to work with the for-profits in the community and to become involved and to stay involved. And so it really hasn't changed all that much. We see Mary a lot more often now because she's right next door. And but I think our relationship has always been good, and I hope it improves and continues to be great.
Shortly after the ribbon cutting, Chamber employees were already hard at work planning future events like the upcoming Fun Fest weekend.
We're in pretty good shape, and we are all set for Fun Fest, which is set to happen on September 9th and 10th right here in downtown Hazleton.
The Chamber accepts memberships year-round from local businesses and entrepreneurs. For more information, you can visit hazletonchamber.org. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thank you, Julie, and congrats to the Chamber and the new office. The Greater Hazleton Historical Society received a $10,000 grant from the First Federal Charitable Foundation that will be used to refurbish the two main doors at the museum on North Wyoming Street in downtown Hazleton. The Historical Society plans to use the grant money to do some much-needed work on the facade, including refurbishing the main entrance and exit doors at the museum and installing tinted glass windows to preserve the museum's artifacts. The Greater Hazleton Historical Society was organized to collect, renew, and restore historical artifacts and memorabilia from the Greater Hazleton area and display them for educational and cultural benefits to present and future residents of the area. The basic intent of the society is to meet the needs and preserve the history of the area. And for more information on the First Federal Foundation, you can visit their website at www.1stfederalcharitable.org, or for more information, you can visit the Hazleton Historical Society at hazletonhistory.org. Well, tonight kicks off the 2017 high school football season. All around our area, hundreds are heading to football stadiums as we speak to watch and cheer on the players. The Wyln sports crew is also headed out to Harmon Guy Memorial Field as the Hazleton area Cougars take on the Berwick Bulldogs. The game starts tonight at 7 p.m. and you can catch all the action live right here on Wyln TV if you cannot make it out to the game. Other games going on tonight in our area include Crestwood at Pittston, North Schuylkill at Shenandoah Valley, Mahanoy area at Towanda, and Tamaqua at Minersville. Again, the start of the 2017 high school football season is set to get underway at 7 p.m. Good luck to all the teams tonight. Well, stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN.
Say hello to the Internet of tomorrow. Compelling, absorbing, all-encompassing. Delivered to your home at up to 350 megabits per second. Now that's fast. Really fast. All so that you can do a little of this, and a whole lot of this. With none of that. Need speed? Welcome to the Internet of tomorrow. Today. Get blazing fast speeds up to 350 megs from SECV. Call 877-955-SECV today.
Chura's Auto Sales has a great line of cars and trucks. Every vehicle is serviced, reconditioned, and inspected. Chura's Auto Sales offers you experience, quality, and service. Stop in today, North Broad Street and Susquehanna, West Hazleton.
Boyer Insurance Agency, 78 Sugarloaf Avenue in Sugarloaf. Quality coverage, competitive rates, discounts, recreational vehicles, boats, campers, and motorcycles. Find the coverage you want at the right price. Call them at 570-788-3543.